10. Chucky, Child's Play franchise. Playing on the 80s obsession with certain dolls and parental fears for the potential hazards of playtime, Child's Play fueled a new kind of pediophobia.
I said talk to me, damn it! All right, then I'm gonna make you talk.
Between 80s gimmicks and truly iconic one-liners, Chucky was consistently upping his body count. The plastic psychopath racks up over 40 kills throughout the film franchise.
The hell'd you get this thing?
Got it from the cops. It's the actual doll from those murders. I stitched them together.
You gotta be kidding me.
Although he's noted for brandishing a large kitchen knife, the good guy grabs whatever's handy, like a yardstick or a grenade. Maybe it's a size thing, or even Brad Dourif's phenomenal delivery, but it's hard to believe this little doll does so much damage.
Surprise! Did you miss me, Andy? I sure missed you.
Number 9. Leprechaun. Leprechaun franchise. In another small but scary package, this fable piles on the fatalities.
Try as they will, and try as they might. Who steals me gold won't live through the night.
While it may be borderline absurd, this series makes the villain earn his title. The mischievous menace wreaks havoc upon unsuspecting victims, not without a limerick or shoe shine, of course. Creator Mark Jones utilised the trickster trope to create unique and certainly memorable kills, like giving a new meaning to a bulge in someone's pants.
What the hell's going on in there?
Leprechaun is not just limited to physical kills like pogo sticking through a person's chest, he also uses methods of hallucination and telekinesis. From the hood to outer space, he racked up 51 kills over the years.
Where is she?
You as a monster? You?
Number 8. Xenomorphs/Neomorphs. Alien franchise. Sure, these slimy, salivating extraterrestrials probably can wipe out the human race, but not to worry.
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.
The Xenomorph's towering stature, industrial exoskeleton, and extendable cuspidate jaw alone could probably literally scare you to death. But this alien race is much more clever than that, and has an ulterior motive: finding a human incubator for their chest-bursting little darlings.
I don't want to talk about what it's made of. I'm eating this. What's the matter? The food ain't that bad, baby.
While that also will indefinitely kill you, their penchant for tearing people apart seems to come more from a place of territorial behaviour and finding the right specimen to exploit. Unfortunately for our crews, curiosity, along with some acid spit, definitely kills. 88 times to be exact. Maybe space exploration isn't such a good idea after all.
Ripley, we have to talk. They've lost contact with the colony on LV-426.
Number 7. Dinosaurs. Jurassic Park franchise.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
A playground for prehistoric monsters. What could go wrong? Mega-sized, bloodthirsty reptiles really aren't meant to be held captive. Acting as a group, these massive monsters individually stake out 78 people, but kill at least 100 more just by stomping through the main street in the park. Besides being crushed under 10 tons of reptile, the collection of different types of dinos made for an interesting culmination of more than 180 kills. Park goers and employees alike were coated in venom, picked up and dropped to their deaths, and even ripped in two like dogs playing tug of war with a chew toy. Number 6. King Kong. King Kong franchise. Perhaps one of the most iconic creatures in American monster movies, is also one of the deadliest. Dating back to the 1930s, it's no surprise that the giant ape's legacy has coalesced into one big murderous rampage. While the premise is always the same, humans stumble upon Kong, Kong smashes everything in sight, the humans take him down, filmmakers keep coming up with new ways to create the trail of bodies.
And we, my partners and I, have brought back the living proof of our adventure. An adventure in which 12 of our party met horrible death.
In the span of nearly 90 years, the 8th wonder of the world has murdered at least 211 people. From mass casualties like derailing an entire train car to simply stomping on passers-by, Kong leaves quite the wake in his path. Number 5. Clover. Cloverfield. Nothing like found footage of an unimaginable monster to get the blood pumping. Of course, if you're a massive creature looking to take out as many people as possible in one grand stomp, you make your way over to New York. This terrifying quadrupedal being terrorizes the masses with its long, intimidating legs, mouth laced with sharpened teeth, and tail that whips through crowds and buildings with ease. But if that wasn't enough to kill everything in its path, it also carries a gang of smaller parasites. Amidst the frantic camera work, the audience is treated to about 118 kills by the monster, and even more presumably take place off-screen.
It's a terrible thing.
Okay, we gotta go, we gotta go!
Oh, God. Come on, go.
Number 4. Predators. Predator franchise. As their title indicates, these badass aliens want one thing and one thing only: to hunt.
Came in to get the body. He's killing us one at a time.
Like a hunter.
Menacingly large and brandished with impressive armor, these guys spell out impending doom for pretty much anyone that crosses their path, including other aliens. As if brute strength wasn't enough, laced into their armor are various weapons. First, they seek you out with infrared vision. They maybe trap you in a net before using a plasma caster to end it all. And if all else fails, they have a self-destruct device. With all those technologically advanced failsafes, it's no wonder there are not many survivors in this franchise. Including the 2022 reboot Prey, the Predators have claimed a total of 118 lives. Basically, your only chance of survival is to
Get to the chopper!
Number 3. Godzilla. Godzilla franchise. Conquering both land and sea, Godzilla leaves nowhere to hide. Originating from Japan, the massive monster garnered a deadly US franchise. To simplify our count, we'll only be exploring the American carnage. As expected, the King of Monsters thrashes its way through cityscapes, leaving nothing but rubble and bodies behind.
What the hell is the matter with you people? You've caused more damage than that goddamn thing did!
All right, Mayor, calm down. Just have some candy.
No, I don't want any candy. Leave me alone.
And if you try to sail away, he'll just swim straight through the ship, where at best, you'll drown. But perhaps even more notable than that, Godzilla can also shoot laser beams from his mouth. This beast is so bad, his rival is King Kong, so no human is really equipped to defend themselves. The death toll in the franchise has reached at least a whopping 571 kills.
The arrogance of man is thinking nature is in our control, and not the other way around.
Number 2. Death Angels. A Quiet Place franchise. In a post-apocalyptic world where noise could end your life, the odds aren't great. The Death Angels are equipped with long limbs and super speed to take out the maker of even the faintest sound at a moment's notice. When tiptoeing around those creatures isn't enough, you'll have to try and fend through their incredibly armoured skin for a chance at survival. The first 2 films show us at least 35 individual kills on screen. We get a small taste of just how swiftly these creatures swept through neighbourhoods. Now, imagine what happened beyond the camera. The viewer is left to believe that the horde of Death Angels has eliminated most of the human race. Putting it conservatively, the death toll is probably in the billions.
The people that are left, what they've become. You don't know, do you?
Number 1. Death. Final Destination franchise. We get it, we also refuse to drive behind log trucks. Throughout the franchise, one poor survivor must convince as many people as possible to escape before a very imaginable accident happens. It may be on the more creative side, but for the most part, most of these accidents are pretty tangible.
In death, there are no accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps, and no escapes.
Roller coasters sometimes malfunction. You could get hit by a bus. It's possible to get stuck in an elevator. Between the massive tragedies and survivors being picked off one by one, death has claimed 485 lives. But in the end, nothing can be said to be certain, except death and taxes, making death the permanent frontrunner on the kill count.
It's all part of death's sadistic design, leading to the grave.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.